Hey everyone, this is my review of Scorpion Season 3, Episode 3, called It's Not the Fall That Kills You. And basically what this episode is about is Walter gets accidentally launched up into space, and the team races to try and help him and rescue him before he runs out of oxygen. And this was a very interesting episode, but I have a hard time saying that I like this episode. But I can say that I definitely enjoyed watching this episode. And the whole idea and plot in this episode I didn't really care for, where it's all of Walter gets accidentally launched up into space and the team trying all this different stuff to save him while he's slowly going crazy from the lack of oxygen. And just the whole idea of it didn't really seem well thought out to me, and it just seemed like it was just kind of an idea that was brought up and they're like, yeah, that makes sense, and not really one that they thought out in detail about. Because there is very little detail to this episode, and I don't really like that. I really enjoyed Walter's plan at the beginning of this episode. That was his AAA plan to try and avoid seeing Paige and Tim together. And like just how well thought out that plan was and detailed and all that stuff, and his whole chart of it was really kind of funny, and I really enjoyed having that beginning plan. And then mixing that in with Toby's joke plan, which was his Triple H plan, to try and figure out who Happy's husband was. All of the hallucinations that Walter was having in this episode was really just... I don't understand why they had to pick those kind of hallucinations and just having those hallucinations and not like other ones mixed in with those ones. It was just really annoying, and I just didn't care for it at all. And it just bugs me so much that out of all the options of hallucinations or things they could have done, they decided to go that route. And the fact that they had to play into it even more with Paige coming in to sort of talk through her hallucination to Walter, it just, I don't understand why. But I do have to say, with the hallucinations, I did like all like the scenes where it was like the team's reactions to what he was hallucinating, and seeing the one side of the hallucination that the team could see was really funny, and I enjoyed those moments. And then the ending where Walter is talking to the one guy about why he chose to stay in the rocket instead of jumping out, I was a little confused by, because I understand why most people jump out, and I understand why Walter stayed in from like a health and wanting to stay alive point. Because if you jumped out, you're definitely gonna get burned from the thrusters. But also staying in is dangerous for the fact of all the options that could go wrong, and everything could easily kill you in space because of those options that could easily go wrong. So I'm kind of confused by why Walter chose to stay inside. And then it also sort of added to the confusion when the one guy brought up that there was the sort of opinion that Walter chose to stay inside the ship because of the fact that he maybe wanted to kill himself. That part added to it really confused me even more, and I don't really understand what was all going on there. But overall, I have to say that this was an episode that I liked, but I cannot say that it was an episode I really cared for. So yeah, that's my review of Scorpion Season 3, Episode 3, called It's Not the Fall That Kills You. So, yeah. Bye!